So we're going to do a video of how to make the Aspergillus conidiophore, or at least how to get it started. So we're going to start with a magic ring. So coming in. Now this yarn is a bit splitty and I am mainly a knitter, not a crocheter, so I will probably make some silly mistakes. Bear with me please. We'll take in through the loop, get it started. Alright, so the first thing we do is make one of the fire lines. To do that we start off with chaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now you can see this is quite loosely done, even though it's a stuffed toy. The firelights themselves are not going to be stuffed, and they become very difficult to do if you've crocheted too tightly. So I really recommend you do them nice and loose. So to make the cluster at the end, you yarn over, go into the second chain from the needle, from the hook, sorry, knitter coming through, and you yarn over and pull through, and you yarn over again and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, and you repeat, yarn over, in through the stitch, yarn over, back through, yarn over through the first 2 loops. There we go. And once more, yarn over through the stitch, yarn over, back through, yarn over through the first 2 loops. You'll see I now have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on my hook. So yarn over, pull through all 4 of them, and then I just do a chain to finish up the cluster. You can see now we have a nice flat cluster. And then to get back to my ring, I slip stitch into the back of every chain. So you can see these chain bumps here at the back of the chain. I slip stitch into each of those, and here it is. If you haven't done it loosely enough, this becomes very tedious. So just slip stitch into each of the backs of the chains all the way back down to your original magic ring. Almost there. Just got to stay on target. So let's see. There we go. Then I do a single crochet and then make another firelight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yarn over into the second stitch from the hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over, in through the stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and once more, and then we have, there we go, our 4 loops. We yarn over, pull through all of them, and make a chain, and then back down, and we repeat this. So I'll just speed up the camera and you can not hear me chatting for a little bit, and then when we get to the next round I'll start talking again. So that's the first round done. We have our 3 firelights and a single crochet between them. So now we close up the magic ring. We start round 2, which we start by single crocheting, doing a single crochet into the base of the firelight. So this is the base of the firelight. I single crochet into it, and then I go around the back and do a single crochet increase into the single crochet from the last round. Now try to be careful, because if you see this loop here can easily stretch a bit, and that'll mean holes when you do your stuffing, so that's no good. So you have to try and keep it nice and tight, but not too tight. There we go, single crochet increase, and then we make the firelight. We repeat. So single crochet into the base of the next firelight. You'll see that there's a little hole there for you to nicely single crochet into. Around the back, single crochet increase into single crochet from the last round, and making another firelight. And that's the second round done. You can see we have 3 firelights in the second round and 3 firelights in the first round. And our starter round has moved just a little bit. So in the third round we'll do single crochet, increase, single crochet, make the firelight, and single crochet into the base of the next firelight 3 times around, and we'll end up just at the base of the firelight we've just started, we've just done. Right, so I'll just do the next several rounds sped up, and then we can have a look to see what comes around the end. Hello again, I'm back. I'm currently doing round 7, which is the first round where you'll notice you're not asked to single crochet into the base of the firelight. So what that means is that as you come to the firelight, you single crochet up to it, and then you don't do the single crochet into the base of the firelight. Instead you just completely go around it and start single crocheting into the next stitches. So for this sample, unlike the sample in the pattern photos, what I've done is that for every round I'm increasing the length of my firelights by 1. So just a second, see, oh, I got too many. Let's do 1, 2, and then 1, and then 1, 2, so here. So I'm increasing the length of my firelights by 1 every round. So I'm now up in round 7, I'm up to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And again, if you get one wrong, if you get one a little too long or a little too short, it won't be noticeable, so don't stress too much about it. Making the head of the file line. So I'll speed up again, and I just wanted to show you that. And also to remind you, in row 8 we're starting to decrease. That's because we're starting to round off the vesicle. And when we decrease, I recommend you do the what's often known as the improved single crochet decrease. That's the one where you only pick up the front loops of each of the stitches to be decreased. And you can find instructions for that all sorts of places around the web. So I'll leave you to find that on your own if you need to. You can also do a normal single crochet decrease, no worries. Alright, so I'll speed up again, and I'll see you once we get closer to the end. So this is how the vesicle ended up looking. You can see it's quite floppy. It doesn't hold its shape as well as in the tighter cotton, and also with the longer file lines in the original sample. So pros and cons. I think it's still quite cool. Kind of looks like a Medusa. Have fun.